Hello and welcome back, guys, to the Hangout experience.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
It's my bud Alex, and I'm Adolfo. It's been a long time, man.
It's been a few months.
Few months
I
since
think it's been half a year,
almost
right?
probably
About
been,
6 months. Yeah, it's been a
yeah.
while.
It's been a while. It's a lot of new things, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man, congrats to him. He got twins now. How many kids you got now?
4.
4. Damn, how exciting is that?
It's pretty exciting.
Both girls, both boys, one boy, one girl.
A boy and a girl.
Boy, okay,
Yeah.
nice, man. Hey, congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah, all the people gotta say congrats to this man. This guy deserves it. He's a great dad. He's also my dad. Nah, just kidding.
I'm his daddy.
No. Don't take it too far. So how's the life of being a dad now?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any changes now that you have 4 kids?
A little bit. Just a little more time consuming. A little more. On my feet.
On your feet?
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's good, bro.
Yeah.
Keep it up, man. You're
Thanks.
always working hard,
Yeah.
getting things done and stuff like that. So Alex now, he is a dad. He does pools, and he's a husband. He's doing it all, being very successful at it too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and to top it off, he's trying to start a new business. What's the new business about, bro?
Well, I'm just trying to do a lot of little things here and there. Just trying to, just try to do different things to have, to try to generate, different, how do you say, route of revenue. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
I get you. But what's the new business that you're working on right now?
Well, I was trying to make some rugs.
Some rugs?
Yeah, but with everything going on, it's been a little hard to
A
do
little
it, but I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do some other things. Amazon affiliate. What else? Well,
This?
trying to do
Okay.
just different little things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So regarding the rugs, this is a thing I never expected you to start. I think you did ask me to guess what I'm starting type of thing. This is not something I would have guessed. What inspired you to do this?
Well, it looked fun to do.
Look fun to do?
It looked fun to do, and honestly, when I do it, I do kind of get lost in it because you're just focused on doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a hobby as well.
Okay. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, I see that you already had some Pokemon ones. You did Gengar, Pikachu. You even got an alien now too. So that's pretty cool.
I have a Pokeball that's still not done.
Still not done.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, you got to start from the bottom, go up here, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I have a question for you. So you've accomplished many things, right? Whenever you accomplish it, have you ever told yourself, why haven't I done this before? Or why didn't I start sooner?
Um, Not really, because on some of the things yeah, I've done things, but it's not the things that I had thought I was gonna do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get
Yeah.
what you mean. So it's just
But I mean,
like,
if it was something that I, had in mind and then did it, then yeah, you know what I mean?
so
But it's things that just happen. And then you're like, you know?
so what you're saying is it was kind of unplanned. It just something that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just things like, for example, the pool business. I never knew it existed,
Mm-hmm.
and then it came to me. I did it, and here we are.
Right. That's one thing I do like. What you do, is you always try to get out of your comfort zone, and there's a lot of people that don't do that. Well, why do you think that is? Why do you think people don't get out of their comfort zone?
Because it's easy and they're scared.
Is it scared?
Yeah.
Do you think like there's things holding them back? Maybe time, family, and stuff like that. Because look, like I just said earlier, you have a family, you have a lot of kids now, and you have a business, and yet you're still doing the rugs. What do you think is holding people back?
Like I said, they're just complacent.
Mm-hmm.
They're satisfied with what they have. Um, maybe not really that. They're just, I maybe like I said, scared a little, a little bit
Scared a little
scared. People don't like taking risks. Well, they get comfortable with being in their little bubble.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, you know,
Oh, what do you think is one of the number one distractions for people?
mm, cell phones.
Yep, cell phones. You know what's crazy? The number one thing to be able to make money or start anything is also
Cell phones.
exactly.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, like, not just the cell phone alone, but like, what are you doing on that cell phone? Like I really try to limit myself to be on TikTok and on Instagram, you know, um, and on YouTube. But and lately I really haven't been on those things. I mean, I'll go on it if I want to post something, but then I'll do it and I'll get back out. And if I find myself scrolling a little longer than what I should have, I get out of there. Once I catch myself, I'm like, I'm out.
No, I get you.
After a few minutes.
Yeah, me personally, I don't actually try to be on TikTok. I try to be off it as much as I can. Sometimes I get caught in the trap because I do watch YouTube. I get caught in the trap of YouTube Shorts, which is kind of similar to TikTok, but obviously not that big as TikTok. But I try to limit myself not to be on it because I know I'll end up being there maybe for 30 minutes. That 30 minutes I'm becoming 45, an hour, 2 hours, and I don't want to be stuck in that cycle. And that is time wasted on something I can personally be working on,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the little trap thing regarding the phone is you need to make sure you are able to turn off those type of apps so you can start a business or you can learn new things and educate yourself, you know? Do you read any books?
Not recently.
Not recently. Okay. So the only reason I ask is because that would be something else, to maybe invest in is reading a book due to the fact that you're not always on the screen. And
well, I wouldn't really have time to read a book, but I mean, I've had listened to audiobooks, because I'm always on the go. So
right.
I just, listen to it.
The thing is, that's something. So you're not on a screen, you're listening to it.
Yeah.
So that you're at least trying to read a book, whether it's listening or actually reading it like off a book or your phone or something like that.
But what I'm saying, I wouldn't be able to sit down and actually like read a book. I just don't have the time for that.
No, I get you. You have kids. That's why you're using the supplement of audiobooks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it makes sense. I think that we're just in an era where we're kind of like just trapped with all this social media, and there's a lot of opportunities out there. Kind of like you found the rugs, right? Like there's all these weird things that you can literally start a business on now. So like the rug thing, like when you told me about it, I was surprised. I was like, this is a thing. And then I do recall you telling me that it's like, yeah, like I looked into it and a lot of people are interested in this, right? Yep. But I guess the deeper you go into something, the more interesting it gets and the more audience you find. So that's kind of like a niche type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think people can do to educate themselves?
On what?
On anything like they're interested in, whether it's, they're always on social media. So what is it that they can do to educate themselves to learn something new? Like, should they just, like, if they're going to be on social media, should they just focus on one thing? Like, for example, the rugs, should they just focus on one thing? Because that's kind of how you came across the rugs, right? Social media.
Yeah.
So you think they should just focus on one thing so they can continue learning that and seeing what they can make out of it because it's something they find interesting, it's something they find fun or something like kind of how you just said it was fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, taking things one thing at a time, because I mean, if you are trying to do a lot of things at once, it is kind of hard. But I mean, hey, one thing at a time is just, perfectly fine.
Right. Yeah, because something about myself, like, I always wanted to be on social media, right? I think you know this. A lot of the audience doesn't know this, but I tried learning new skills and stuff like that. I tried starting YouTube, learning how to edit videos, how to do all the background stuff and stuff like that. And, it's hard. So I get people have that mindset that they may think it's easy because all these things make it seem like it's easy.
Yeah.
But it's hard. You got to put in the work and time and stuff like that. So kind of how you did it with the rugs. You think planning would be the best way to approach all this?
Well, yeah. Well, you need a plan because it's not easy, especially if you're, for example, like the rugs. If you gotta find, what you're gonna need, like material, and then technique, how it's done, right, and then how to put it all together. And then if you're trying to make a business out of it, how are you gonna promote something that you literally started off from nothing, right?
Right.
And that even takes more time. And then you gotta, make videos, make posts, to get it out there. So yeah, planning is definitely one of the things that you need to really do, because it's not just a rug, it's a lot of stuff that's put into it, a lot of time. But yeah, planning is definitely one of the things that you really need to do. Yeah, because there's a lot of things that, go into it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I think that is important, even if it's just one thing. How earlier, like I know you said you can't read books, but yet you're listening to audiobooks. That's kind of like the same thing. You're still getting the same information. So I guess planning little by little. It's not like you need to take a lot of time away. If you say you don't have time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
I do things like in bits.
Right, exactly.
Like in the mornings when I wake up, my kids are all asleep, everyone. So I try to do some stuff then.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you still make the
Sometimes
time.
when I get home, I stay in the truck a little longer just to get some stuff done then,
hmm
you know? Because, yeah.
Okay, that's good, man. I hope you become very like successful with your rug thing.
Yeah.
What is the name of your rug business?
Alex Ruggie _TR.
Okay. When where can people find you right now?
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I think that's it.
Okay.
All same thing. Alex Ruggie _TR.
Okay. So this is like your new journey then, correct?
Well, I'm gonna try to do it, see
Try
what
to do it,
happens.
see what
You know,
happens.
like I said, there's a bunch of other things that I'm trying to do at the same time. So let's see where we go with all this.
Okay.
Maybe nowhere, but let's see where we go.
Okay. Since you are doing a lot of things, regarding all the things that you're doing, you think it's best to be doing multiple things at once or to focus on one thing?
I think it would be best to focus on one thing, but yeah, I'm just a little weird, so I'll take on whatever.
So you're testing the waters, right?
Testing the waters. Hey, you miss every shot you don't take.
There you go, guys. What did you say?
I said you miss every shot you don't take. So
Exactly.
you gotta shoot or shoot. So I'm a shooter.
Okay, man. Well, that's good, man. Like I said again, I do wish you the best on your rugs and stuff like that.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course, man. I hope you're successful on it. You have done many things, as I said. So let's carry on. Have you heard about what happened to Ed Sheeran?
I heard that he was in a lawsuit.
Yeah,
I forgot with who.
with I don't know, some people with the Marvin Gaye thing.
Oh yeah, Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, so apparently he won.
Yeah, I saw that.
he
Yeah, that's
won.
how I found out because
Mm.
on Twitter, I think it popped up on my
Oh,
Twitter
okay.
feed.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. So I was happy that he did because he
Yeah.
did say if he does lose the lawsuit that he's not gonna do music anymore. So he.
See, I didn't even know he was in a lawsuit with Marvin Gaye or a lawsuit at all.
I didn't know until like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think because of his documentary, he had a documentary come out on Disney Plus, and so he mentioned it there, like on the first episode, and I was like, "Oh damn, he's in a lawsuit." I mean, there's other things going on, but I was surprised, so I looked into it. I was like, "Oh damn!" And then I saw what he said, that he might just quit music if he does lose this lawsuit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it makes sense because it doesn't sound the same. Like when you listen to it, it doesn't. But people are just money hungry, which I think is like this is like kind of like the society we live in now. People just want money and they want it the fastest way possible. And that would have been the fastest way for the people that sued him to get money, because that song made a lot of money.
Yeah, and I saw that and I wanted to listen to it, to listen to both songs to see what, the lawsuit was about. But again, haven't had time to get to it.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I actually I listened to it briefly because it wasn't that long though. But I think it's just crazy,
Yeah.
I personally work right now in a bank, and it just made me think of stuff like that because a lot of people try to scam others. It's like one of the scams that I come across a lot is pretty much. I'm not saying that lawsuit was a scam, but it's some more talking about like it's like kind of like they're money hungry. They just want money. So this is all scams. So since I work at a bank currently, a lot of people get calls of saying there's someone they're not. Kind of like they're a bank. Hey, there's some fraud on your account. We need your account number, routing number, first and last name. And it's like, wait, you should already have all this information. Why do you want it from me? You should have it. I don't need to give you all that information, right? And then a lot of people fall for it, which sucks. A lot of people lose a lot of money. Another one that I see constantly is about Edison. So Edison, apparently, they're giving them a call, letting them know, hey, you missed your bill payment. We are going to turn off your lights off your house in the next couple of days if you don't pay us. So for some odd reason, people are falling for this, which I don't get why it's not like, oh, damn. What, like, I know I paid it, like, or like, or just go to Edison or call them personally and just hang up, call Edison personally and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because these people that are calling them, that are saying they're Edison, are pretty much, what are they doing? They're pretty much telling them to send me the money by Zelle. Which which is crazy. And I'm just like, why would you sell this by Zelle? First of all, Edison will never call you. They send you something by mail. Second of all, they do not take payments through Zelle. So all these people then end up coming to us like, hey, I send money to Edison. I'm like, Edison doesn't ask you to send the money through
Through
Zelle.
Zelle.
Like they would never do that. And at that point, we can't do anything about it. And
And it's a lot of people.
it's a lot of people, man.
It's a lot of
A lot of people fall for this, and it's insane. Like people are just trying to scam others and stuff like that, or hack them and stuff like that. So it's pretty crazy. We're living in a crazy world. I think ever since the COVID era came about, people have been learning new skills to be able to hack people, steal money, and just make that easy money, right?
Well, you know what happened with one of my cousins?
What happened?
No, I don't know exactly how, but I'm gonna just tell you. Maybe you've heard about this.
Okay.
So basically, he was gonna get hired for dog sitting or something like that, right? Now this person supposedly gave him a check, and for him to cash it or deposit it or something like that, right? And it was supposedly to buy supplies, right? And then I don't know what happened, but right after that, his account got into like a negative, like hundreds of thousands of dollars after he deposited that check. And I guess it was all related to that because it was a scam.
So the check was a scam. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that tends to happen a lot. Pretty much, for some odd reason, people think any online job they get now, because people want to work from home,
Yes.
right? A lot of people are assuming checks they receive from online are legit, which they're not. So what they tell them all the time, which is I think this is the dumbest thing ever, and I don't know why it doesn't click again on people's head. They tell them, deposit this into your account. Once it's available, take it out.
Yep.
And put it into this account at like another bank. And I'm just like, that makes no sense. Why would you take it out and deposit it to another account? That makes no sense at all. So all these people do get flagged. Now all these people end up owing money to the bank that they deposited this check, and their account's closed. So like if you use this money, like how you said, how much was it?
It was a lot, hundreds of thousands of dollars, like hundreds.
Well, now that person ends up owing that money to the bank if they don't have that money still with them. So if they
but the thing was that, like I said, I don't know exactly how it went down, but I kind of remember like he had a check. They went to go deposit it into his bank account or cash it or something like that, right? And yeah, and then that was it. But it was only like $200 or something.
Did he take any of it out?
I don't remember. But the point is, his account, though, got drained. Like, it was negative, like...
Yeah, because that shouldn't have happened. If anything, that
like
check...
$200K.
That check should have just gotten, like, kicked back. That's it. And he shouldn't be owing all this money.
I don't
Unless they got his account information and routing number, then that's a completely different story. That's probably how they drained his account, which is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. Feel bad for that person. Hopefully, I mean, they were able to get that all fixed, but
supposedly he did. I guess the bank kind of like was like, okay, like, yeah, it was a scam, whatever. You know, but I don't know all the details.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I heard.
No, but stuff like that tends to happen a lot, constantly. And some people know that it is. Some people actually don't know. So it's just like you have to figure out who is telling the truth or not, type of thing. Yeah, man, that's great. Feel bad for that person though. So I have a question. So we were talking about social media earlier, and I did remember mentioning to you regarding, have you seen the new social media platform? There's a new one.
No, you mentioned that to me the other day, and I was like, what is it?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to keep you like in the loop thinking about it, but like, what the heck is he talking about? So pretty much this new app, apparently it's blowing off. It's actually from the creators of TikTok.
Okay.
So it's called...
More Chinese spyware. No,
it's called Lemonade.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
Nope.
No? So Lemonade is pretty much kind of like the same as Instagram, but better. Apparently. I haven't actually used the app myself, but I think this is kind of like their backup in case TikTok does get banned, from what I read. Not 100% sure if that's true, but it's like their backup thing. But apparently it's pretty cool. Apparently it's like the old Instagram interface. The ones that people actually liked.
Yeah, and so you haven't used it at all?
I haven't used it at all yet. I just looked into like the articles and read it and stuff like that, and I thought it was pretty interesting. But I was like, hey, maybe you should jump on it just in case, maybe you can blow up on there.
Is it up now?
Yeah, it's up now. It's been like from the beginning of the year. I think that's
It's
when it
called
came
what?
Lemon
Lemon?
8.
Lemonade.
Like lemon, the word lemon, and then the number 8.
Oh, lemonade. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently it's very SEO concentrated. Like very they look at tags and stuff like that, so you can blow up and stuff. But I saw pictures of the interface and it looks pretty interesting. Yeah, it does look kind of like Instagram, but better. Yeah, from what I saw. Would that be an app you would ever get on?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I would suggest looking at it for any of you guys that want to look at it. It's called Lemonade. Not that we're sponsored by anybody here or anything like that, but look into it. Maybe it's an opportunity there for those of you that are interested in blowing up on Instagram,
On social media.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll look into it when I get some time.
Right. Okay, that sounds good, man. So what's up with you, man? What's going on?
So I'm excited for today's fights.
All right, tell me about it because I don't know what's going on today. What's going on?
I forgot what UFC it is, but it's Aljamain Sterling defending his bantamweight title against Triple C Henry Cejudo.
Okay, wait, actually,
I was making a comeback.
I don't know which one of them two did, but didn't one of them say something about Conor recently on an interview?
I mean, Cejudo did say that he wouldn't train with or train Conor because of the things that he said about Habib and his manager, calling his manager a rat and things like that. But he said that he give him like advice on on fighting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Aljamain Sterling earlier this week or last week he did meet up with Conor. That was it.
Conor. Oh, okay. Yeah. Dude, Conor's been coming out in a lot of places recently.
He's been everywhere.
Yeah, I'm just like, everywhere. Damn. Like,
he even there's another promotion called Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, I think.
It's just like kind of like boxing with no gloves, right?
Yeah. So, okay. Bare Knuckle Fighting, and he was at that event, and this former UFC fighter Mike Perry was the main event. He got a win over Luke Rockhold back there, that guy right there. And then he called McGregor into the ring for a face-off. And McGregor gave basically Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship a free fucking like a sponsor, Right. He went out there, he gave them, some views probably.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so that was good for them. He said that he'd be down to step in there and get another championship in a different promotion. So
I mean that's pretty cool though. That I think that's more. I feel like that's more of like Conor's type of fighting too. Either way,
I don't know. I mean, like Luke Rockhold said that this bare knuckle stuff isn't for everyone.
Well,
he said he basically he said that he would like some gloves.
Oh really?
Yeah, cause he got his tooth broken.
Oh damn, that's crazy. Oh, that's scary then. Well, hopefully he's getting paid good for that, man.
Yeah. I think I think that these guys are getting paid a little better than what they were in the UFC. So.
Well, I mean, that's probably why he's there instead of the UFC. But going back to Conor, I did also see him in, I guess, the Davis versus Garcia.
Oh, yeah, he was at that event too.
Yeah, he was there too.
He went to go talk to Ryan afterwards, after Ryan's loss.
Yeah, I told him to keep going at it.
What'd you think about that fight?
Well, pretty much, you see this difference in skill. I think Davis has better skill. I mean, we all knew this to begin with. Yeah, like he had the more skills and stuff like that. As you saw, Ryan didn't really throw his right hand much, and he did a couple times, but I mean, he had it open multiple times to throw it, and he just kept going for the left hook, left jabs and stuff like that, but he was missing. And then,
well, look, I think that Tank stayed a little more composed in there. I think what lasted 6 rounds.
I think it was seven
rounds. Okay, look, from what I saw, was on the first round they were both, playing good defense, and in the second round, I did see Ryan loosen up a little bit and just start throwing more, right, and that's where he got dropped, right.
He got a little cocky there, and I think that
I don't think it was cocky. I think it was just him being loose, and then just He even said it. I think that he was bored, so he wanted,
I think he overstepped though a little. He overstepped a little
You think
too
so?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's what Davis was kind of waiting for, his how counterattack to see an opening and
Well,
stuff
like I
like that.
said, I think Tank was, like I said, more composed.
Hmm.
He didn't let anything really go. He was like, very technical. And Ryan, he was just like,
Right.
he went out there, and then he got caught.
Hmm.
Because then if you notice after that second round, until he got finished, he was more composed the whole time.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then by then I think Tank just started to pick him apart.
Yeah. Little by
Just
little.
yeah, and that was it. That's all she
Yeah.
wrote.
Yeah, I think that knockdown on second round kind of like threw him off completely because he wasn't good from that point on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's another
Uh,
thing. Yeah, that's another thing. He let his hands go. He got clipped. He felt the power. He was like, oh, he was probably like, oh shit,
hmm.
oh shit, all right. And then yeah,
I do give him props though for getting up.
yeah,
Yeah, like I think when he got up, I think that's one of the like cool thing that he did, just get back up. And the first one, the second one, I mean, I never ever felt what a liver shot feels like,
mm,
but I'm pretty sure it's very painful from what I heard. And so that might have been rough, and that he probably just couldn't get up. And a lot of people do clown him for that, but I mean, a lot of people don't box that talk about it, you know?
yeah. No, yeah, I heard that when you get hit in the liver, you're basically your body basically shuts down.
Damn,
Yeah,
I will never know, and I'll never want to find out.
let's find out right now.
No, but I mean, overall, I mean, I feel like this might be like a waking up call for Ryan. You know,
Yeah,
kind of like, how Canelo lost to Mayweather. I think from that point on, Canelo ended up becoming better at boxing, and I feel like this is probably gonna be a wake up call for Ryan to, okay, I see what I did wrong, what I can improve. Yeah, I don't throw a lot of right hooks or anything like that. I need to improve on that type
yeah.
of thing. You know.
Well, he already let go of that coach that he had,
Oh, the current coach.
Goosen. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, I did notice that they weren't even there at the after conference.
Yeah, I heard about that, and then I saw on Twitter that I didn't like click on the video or whatever, but supposedly Oscar De La Hoya didn't go because he was getting death threats. So that's why he didn't go. Supposedly,
Death threats
supposedly,
for what?
I don't know,
That's crazy.
but supposedly that's why he didn't show up.
I mean,
Because he was getting threats.
I feel like you just got to stay away from Oscar from this point on. I think that's kind of the same reason why Canelo
Yeah,
just got out of that. I mean, I feel like what is his name? Eddie Reynoso from Canelo. I think if he actually focused,
coach. Yeah,
focus more on Ryan, because that's kind of the reason why Ryan mainly left, because he
Yeah.
wasn't getting the attention he wanted.
you want to, yeah,
So I felt like if he did get more attention from him, I feel like Ryan would have became a way better boxer.
yeah,
I don't know who his coach is going to end up becoming, but whoever it is, I hope turns Ryan into a better boxer.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, my dad was here yesterday, and he was telling me that I think he went back to Eddie.
Oh, did he?
I don't know.
Well,
That's what my dad said, but I don't know.
if he did, I mean, that'd be great, because I feel like his fighting style did change with the Goosen, but I feel like with Eddie, I think he had more growth, even though he wasn't paying attention to him as much, especially
Yeah.
because he had all the other fighters around him
Yeah,
to teach him and get him to learn new things, you know?
yeah,
So hopefully that works out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
You good?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. His kid just walked in, and so he's just laughing.
But yeah. But let's go back to today's UFC fights.
Okay.
Okay, so you have Henry Cejudo. Do you know who Henry Cejudo is?
No,
No.
no. But if I see him, like a picture of
He's
him,
a
then probably
gold Olympic winner.
like a wrestler. No, okay.
Wrestling, yeah.
Wrestling.
He's a 2 division UFC champ, flyweight and bantamweight.
Oh damn.
And he's been retired for 3 years, and he's making a comeback. I think it's been 3 years.
He's part of the main event, or
Oh, he's the main event.
he's the main
Yeah,
event.
he's the
Okay,
main
okay.
event. He's going against Aljamain Sterling.
That's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, I want to see if Cejudo still has it. I want to see if he still has it. And then you got Gilbert Burns. You know who that is?
Yes, I do.
He just fought Jorge Masvidal like a month ago,
And he's fighting again.
and he's fighting again against Belal Muhammad.
Damn, this dude's an animal. I mean, I always thought he was.
Hey, that one's gonna be a good fight too. And that one's a
Yeah.
co-main.
Co-main.
Yeah, co-main.
He deserves nothing but then a co-main or a main event.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a good one. And you know who Colby Covington is?
Yes.
Okay, well, Dana White had said that Colby Covington was gonna be the next runner-up against Leon Edwards, the current welterweight champ, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yesterday or this week, Dana White has said that the winner between Gilbert Burns and Bilal Muhammad will face Leon Edwards
Leon Edwards. Oh,
for the championship. So
wait, what happened to the rematch? Or did I miss it? The rematch between Leon Edwards
Usman?
and Usman.
It already happened.
Already happened, and he
Yeah.
lost again. I can't remember.
Yeah, he lost.
It's a blur to me right now. Okay.
Yeah, he lost.
He lost again. Okay.
Yeah.
How did he lose again?
It was by decision.
Decision.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But I think it's really crazy that Usman lost twice against Edwards, because in my eyes, I thought at one point that Usman was unbeatable.
Right.
Because he was running through that division, he was beating everyone, he was doing whatever, he was doing what he wanted to everyone.
Right. Right.
And no one could stop him.
Stepping on toes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stepping on toes and everything. And then here comes Leon Edwards. He had been gone for some time. He came back. He fought Bilal Muhammad. That fight ended in a no contest because he poked Muhammad in his eyes and he couldn't continue. And then he goes and faces Nate Diaz. He is winning that fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then in the last round, in the last minute, he gets fucking rocked by Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz is an animal, bro.
And then Nate Diaz, Leon Edwards ends up winning. But then from then, I think he goes into a title shot and he fucking knocks out
Usman.
Kamaru Usman.
I do remember
Left
that one.
leg kick in the last minute of the last round after almost being dominated.
I did see that one. I just couldn't. The rematch was kind of a blur. I think
Yeah.
because it was by decision or something like that. But
Yeah.
I always assume that would be a knockout type of thing.
Yeah.
But damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hope Goldberg wins then, so he can get his title shot.
I kind of want Bilal.
Really?
Yeah.
Has Gilbert Burns ever had a title?
No.
No,
He's had a title shot,
but it's never ever played.
but he didn't win it. He lost against Usman.
Usman. Well, hey, this is his opportunity, man.
Yeah, it really is.
And this gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be again, and Usman's gonna get the title again down the line.
Well, Usman said that he'd be interested in fighting Hamza.
Hamza?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
And Dana White said not at 170, at 185 though.
185. So that means comes out it needs to go up in weight, or
Well, the last time he tried to fight 170, he couldn't make the cut. He was off by like 8-9 pounds.
so he's probably not even gonna make it.
So Dana White wants him to stay at 185, and he told Kamaru that if he wants to fight Hamza, that he has to go to 185.
So comes out needs to go to 185 then.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Well, yeah, both of them.
Where?
It's because Hamza was fighting at 185 and 170. He was fighting in those two divisions. He was going up and down.
Oh, okay.
But the last time he tried to fight at 170, he had trouble with weight. He missed weight by 8-9 pounds.
Yeah, I do remember that part.
I was there.
Damn. Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was there.
How'd you feel how was the audience?
Hey, it was crazy when he took on Kevin Holland. I think it was crazy. Look, to me, it looked like a freaking alligator catching its prey. And
the fight. Oh, the fight. Yes, yeah. I did see that fight. Like he just finished. Like he didn't do anything to him. Kevin Holland didn't do anything.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He just running.
They were just tumbling and they were just on the floor, tussling and tumbling, and Hamza, Darce choked him, and that was it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was crazy. It was just like fast.
So why does Usman want to fight him?
Well, because since he already lost twice to Edwards, he's gonna build himself back up basically
by fighting him.
And so he wants to fight him because he's unbeatable.
Because he's undefeated right now, and wants to show that he still got the skill to beat people. Okay, well that makes sense. That's gonna be a challenge. I do think Usman will win though.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, as much as I want to go for Kamzat because I do like how he fights and how he takes care of himself. I still think Usman might win. Yeah,
maybe because he did have trouble with Burns. And a lot of people say that they think Burns beat Hamza.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I did see that one, and I think everyone was also saying if there was one more round, Burns would have won. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Hamza was tired. Yeah, he was tired. I think Hamza's more like he wants to finish it like fast, you know. And then everybody else has the stamina to last long, like Burns, Nate Diaz. Those people like have the stamina to last the fight very long. Yeah. Imagine what would have happened
it was Hamza versus Nate Diaz.
That's crazy. Well, what happened to Nate though? Because you know he suplexed somebody, right?
Oh yeah. That looked like Logan Paul.
Yeah. What happened? What happened to him? Like, where was he at right now?
Okay, so basically they were at one of those boxing events with
Mhm.
the YouTubers and stuff. I think one of his teammates, Chris Avila, was fighting that night.
Mhm.
And did you see? I don't know his name, but he was one of these social media influencers guys. He was boxing, and basically what that guy did was, um, he kept hitting his opponent after his opponent went down,
Right.
and then he tried doing that Adesanya freaking
Oh yeah.
celebration. He was like,
Yeah.
and then afterwards, his fight, he got his decision was reversed. You know,
Mhm.
it was he didn't win, and then I guess maybe he was fined. I don't know.
Mhm.
And then so basically his fight happened, and then he went onto the crowd to watch the rest of the fights.
Mhm.
And again, this is from my understanding. I don't know if this is how it exactly went down, but I don't know what was being said. He was sitting behind Nate Diaz, and then Nate Diaz, he heard him. He turned around and he grabbed his water bottle and threw it at him. Okay.
Okay.
Then that guy, he tried to come up at Nate Diaz, but he didn't touch Nate Diaz or anything, right?
Right. Right.
They were all separated. Okay. And then after the event, okay, that guy's team started fighting with Nate Diaz's team. And then that's where this lookalike Logan Paul comes into the picture. I don't know what he's trying to do, but that's when Nate Diaz, put him in that guillotine and just choked him out,
Damn.
let him drop.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why would you even do that to begin with?
Which part?
Him like messing with Nate.
No, I don't think he was messing with Nate. I think he was just chanting something.
Oh, okay.
And Nate Diaz heard him, and then Nate Diaz. Maybe he was with when his teammate was fighting.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
what fight was happening, because in the video you can see the guy like chanting something and like looking like over there. So yeah, it wasn't like towards Nate.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least I don't think so.
Does Nate go to jail or anything like that?
Well, the New Orleans police did issue a warrant for his arrest,
Okay.
and he did turn himself in,
Mm-hmm.
and then he bailed himself out.
Build himself
Mhm.
up. Oh, okay. Is it getting fined or anything like that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I
Damn.
don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
I don't know, but I mean, they're trying to fight it and say that it was self-defense.
Okay.
Because I mean, like even like Jorge Masvidal, he even said like he didn't punch him or anything. He could have beat the shit out of him, but he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you know this, but that Logan Paul lookalike guy, he's a professional fighter as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know he was.
yeah. At least that's from what I've seen on his social media. It says professional fighter or something, and it has his record and everything.
Oh, damn. I
And he
didn't.
trains.
I didn't even notice that. I mean, I've seen him before, like on Logan Paul's videos and stuff like that, but I never really paid attention to if he was a fighter or
Yeah.
not. Damn, that's crazy.
And I think there's even pictures of him and everything. So
I thought he was just copying the Logan Paul look, and that's it.
that's what I thought so too. But yeah, and even like some MMA fighters even try to argue his case, for Nate Diaz, and they're saying like, okay, even there's this guy named Jake Shields on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
He literally had like how do you say, like frame by frame.
Oh, like he's talking frame by frame, like what's going on and stuff like that.
Yeah, like in still pictures, I guess.
Mhm.
And he's even like, oh, here you could see, that
Like
the
he's pointing it out.
position,
Mhm.
and yeah, you can see that Nate was like square and the other guy was like this,
Oh, like
trying to stop him like this,
so
and
Nate was trying to stop him.
no, the guy.
Uh huh.
The guy, when the guy put up his hands up, he was more like with one leg back and one leg forward to like generate like momentum, if anything.
Oh,
And
so he started kind of like hit that he started.
Well, he was saying like, okay, well, look at how he's standing, and then look at how Nate's standing, and Nate Diaz was not like that. He was like, feet like that.
Like he was just straight.
Yeah, standing straight. Yeah, so I'm saying like people are saying that it was self-defense.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we'll never know, right?
Yeah, I guess we'll
Unless
see
it
what
goes to
happens.
court or something like that.
Yeah,
But damn, dude, that's crazy though.
yeah.
Especially what Connor said too. Sorry, I love Connor, but yeah, his comments on Twitter, that shit was funny, bro.
Yeah, he runs a lot. He runs his mouth a lot.
He does. You think he'll come back to fight?
He's fighting.
When is he
At the
fighting?
end of this year.
So he is confirmed, or because I know.
Yeah, he's in the Ultimate Fighter again with Michael Chandler.
Right. I heard of that, but I thought it wasn't confirmed yet.
Because the date's not, but they are gonna fight though.
Oh, okay, because I just heard talks that it may happen, but nobody's 100% sure that it will happen.
No, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen. They just don't know when. It's supposed to be at the end of the summer.
Oh, okay.
But who knows? I mean, Michael Chandler's training.
Okay, so
Conor McGregor's out here at BKFC drinking that proper 12 whiskey.
So I'm pretty sure he's still training though. Conor's always training.
Half was big now.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because of his ankle though. From what I heard, because he messed up his ankle, so he had to get like bigger for his bones to get stronger.
You know, people are wondering how like he snapped his ankle and came back and looks, looks good. And like Chris Weidman, he snapped his ankle a few years ago, or his leg, and he still hasn't come back.
Damn. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it's that dedication. Conor, like, although he drinks and does all these things, I think he has dedication to put that work back in.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you can easily tell.
Yeah, because
because I'm pretty sure the other guy. Have you seen a dedication?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
I think Conor McGregor has millions and millions of dollars, so
and that too.
Yeah, that can do anything.
The right doctors, right foods, and everything, and supplements and stuff like that. So
yeah,
we'll just go ahead and wrap it up here, man.
All right.
So for everybody that's watching on our podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts, that's where we'll be. If you're on YouTube, the Hangout experience will you'll find us. You have anything you want to say, bro?
Find us on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, and then everywhere else he said. But nope.
All right. Well, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for joining us on our comeback, and we'll be back next week. We'll try to be posting every week now, okay?
Yes, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.